guys, it's Ashley, and today we are talking about White Trash Beautiful by Teresa Mummer. This is the first book in what I think is the White Trash series? I don't know. It doesn't tell me, but I do know that this is the first book in what I believe is a trilogy. Let's get straight to the point. I very much did not like this book. It gets 1 out of 5 stars from me, and that kind of feels generous. The reason it gets 1 out of 5 stars and not 0 out of 5 stars is because the beginning started off really good. It started off with a lot of promise to the story, and then it just took a nosedive and was horrible, in my opinion. And I hate giving bad reviews to books, but here we go. First bad review of 2016. Are you ready? I got this book on Book Outlet for like 79 cents because it was one of the damaged books. And by damaged, they meant there's a little sticker residue on here. No big deal. So I'm glad that I only paid 79 cents for this book because it's not staying in my house. The premise of this book is that Cass lives in a trailer home with her mom and her drug dealer boyfriend Jax. Her mom's also a drug addict, by the way. And she works at a Greasy Spoon diner, and her life just kind of sucks. And then one day, this man Tucker comes into the diner, and it turns out he's a rock star, and he sweeps her off her feet and into his lavish world. It sounded pretty good, right? That's why I picked it up, because it sounded interesting and like something that would just be a fun read. No, it wasn't. I'm not going to give away any major spoilers. I'm just going to give away some minor spoilers. So first, let me talk about the writing. The writing style in this book wasn't great. It wasn't completely horrible, but it wasn't great. I didn't like the way that she described things. For example, on the very first page, we have Cass talking about her hair color, and she says, "My hair is dirty blonde, though some might call it dark wheat." No. I've never heard somebody say, "Oh yeah, she has dirty blonde hair." Well, really, it's dark wheat. People don't talk like that. And that's just one example. She does that a lot throughout the book with different things, with hair color, eye color, different descriptions. She just describes things in a way that no human really would. And then there was this whole thing with the hurricane. This might be a little bit of a spoiler, but not. Throughout the book, they're talking about this hurricane that's coming, and the forecast is calling for a hurricane, and everybody needs to go somewhere safe because of the hurricane. And then it never happens. Like, ever. I think there's a paragraph towards the end of the book that is a forecaster saying, "Oh, it's gonna veer off and miss us completely." Then why did you waste my time talking about it so much? Literally throughout the whole book, and there were like paragraphs about it. And oh no, it's not gonna happen. Alright, but getting to the actual story. Those are just some little pet peeves. Let's get to the actual story. I found the story to be annoying. It just dragged on, and it was so repetitive in the way that Cass was thinking. She just had very repetitive thought cycles, which I guess we all do, but it's not why we read. We don't want to read the repetitive thought cycles. She just kept thinking the same thing about how she needs to get out of here, and her boyfriend's a jerk, and she doesn't even think she loves him anymore, but they have a history, so they should stay together. But ooh, Tucker is fun and hot and exciting, and it just was very repetitive. I didn't like Cass. I know we're supposed to because she's the main character. I just really did not like her. I wanted to in the beginning. I was rooting for her. She wanted to be her own hero. She wanted to get herself out of this life, but then she wouldn't take any help from anybody. Tucker offered, no strings attached, money and escape, and she turned it down because she needed to do it on her own. And then her idea of doing it on her own was stealing money from someone, running away to the next town over, and hiding there, hoping that Tucker's going to come back for her. What? No. No. I also just found her to make really stupid decisions beyond just that. You know, if you're in a relationship with an abusive boyfriend and you think, my boyfriend is going to literally kill me for just talking to Tucker, you shouldn't go out and sleep with him. Just a guess. That's probably a bad idea. But hey, I mean, he's hot and he's in a band, so why not? I just found Cass to be very stupid, and she got on my nerves more than I liked her by the end of the book. The only reason I finished this book and didn't DNF it was because I kept hoping it was going to get better. I kept hoping that Cass was going to open her eyes and have a turnaround and actually step up and be the hero in her life, and that just didn't happen. The other characters were all very one-dimensional. You have Jax, who is just angry and mean, but they have a history together, and he used to be so sweet before the drugs, but now he won't give up the drugs, so he's a jerk face. And then you have Tucker, who is just hot and in a band. He has a bad past like mine, so he understands me, but has no character development beyond that. And then the mom is just a depressed drug addict who stays in bed all day and doesn't care about her daughter. There were no redeeming qualities in this book for me, like, at all, which is why it gets 1 out of 5 stars. I really did not like it, which is a shame. I really wanted to. I know it's gotten some good reviews, but I don't understand why, because I feel like Cass just left one really unhealthy relationship for another unhealthy relationship. Sure, Tucker wasn't beating her, but he still had his own anger issues and things going on, and nothing about it was healthy. For people who think that these are good relationships, I think you need to read different books, because these are not healthy relationships. at all. So I will not be going to the rest of this series because as much as I hope she gets her act together, I don't think I can take any more of Cass or Tucker. So yeah, sorry Teresa, I hate giving bad reviews to books, especially now that I do it in video form. So if you've read White Trash Beautiful or any of the other books in the series, please let me know down below what you thought. Do you feel the same way? Do you have a different opinion? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you soon.